You just don't see many college programs have a plethora of big men anymore. But Gonzaga certainly does, as Nick Williams will take a seat. Malik Story now in there for Indiana. This is Story driving, tough, but he got a foul call. Heitfeld tried to draw the charge and instead picks up his first personal.
Story made a good play there because you come first in the ball game. You don't want to take that jump shot right away. Like he thought about it, thought, well, I'll take a drive. It's much easier to drive to the hoop and get a layup than it is to take that shot when you first come in. Good play by Malik Story. He gets fouled.
That's a great point, John. Malik Story, a 62% free throw shooter. Freshman out of Los Angeles, makes it 6-5 Gonzaga. 16:20 left in the first half, and Tom Crean's club hanging in there. What a week. Wake Forest followed by Gonzaga. Nice rebound by Pritchard. Couldn't handle it. Ball goes over to the Zags.
Well, he's talked to his team about playing these good teams. He says, fellas, this is where we want to be.
Yeah.
And you've got to see what they do and how they do it and learn from them, because that's the way we want to be someday.
Mark Few, the head coach at Gonzaga, was not happy about yesterday's practice here. He said afterwards, if we play on Saturday the way we practice today, we'll get drilled. They had a sloppy practice yesterday. Part of that could be a little jet lag.
All coaches worry about that, and sometimes it is a direct carryover. Sometimes the players shake that off and come back ready to play. But this Gonzaga team is so deep. You'll see 8 or 9 players coming in the lineup. They'll have some players out. Here's a good double team by Moore. He comes right back, and you can see that Day leaves the ball low.
Yeah.
A tall player that keeps that ball high, then Moore can't bother that. Gonzaga keeps it out of bounds, though.
Foul on Daniel Moore is his first. 6-5 Gonzaga with the lead in the ball. This is Bolden, a good outside shooter. Heitfeld the turnaround. Rebound, Malik Story. Indiana doing a good job on the glass. Hoosiers have actually out-rebounded the much taller Zags 5-2. But Indiana has just turned it over for the 6th time already. But Indiana's only down a point.
Already in the first minute, they're on line for 50 turnovers in this ball game. Not what Indiana needs, but they're only down 1 point. How do you figure? Stats will lie to you every time, Tom.
Well, Coach Tom Crean was pointing that out yesterday, John, that Indiana so far this year, the opponents have scored 11 points a game more than Indiana off Indiana turnovers.
It's a stat that only a team would keep. We don't keep those here. But if you think about it, you're 11 points in the hole already every game. I mean, that's a big thing to overcome. In Gonzaga's game with Tennessee, when they played over the weekend, they won that game 83-74, but they lost the Battle of Boards 50-26. They got out-rebounded, almost double, and they win the game. So you can't worry about the stats as much as people make you believe. You look at that scoreboard, some spill there after the Indiana timeout, so they're taking some time to clean the floor up, and that's the delay we're hearing right now.
This is an absolute marvel. When you walk into this facility, it's just hard to believe that you can build something this big and this nice. The home of the Indianapolis Colts. The Final Four will be played here twice in the next 7 to 8 years. Now they've got it configured today for this doubleheader of basketball. Downtown Indianapolis is thriving, and this is proof of it. This is Micah Downs missing on the 3. And again, one and done. Tabor with the rebound for Indiana, which has out-rebounded the Zags 6-2 here in the early going.
Well, Gonzaga's 35% from behind the arc, and I think Tom Crean wants Gonzaga to take as many outside shots as they can. It also helps Indiana rebound when that shot comes from outside, and they get a chance to block out, try to get those rebounds.
Hoosiers down a point, 5 minutes into the game. Story on the drive with the left hand and a foul.
On the other hand, Indiana is trying to make those drives to the basket. That's the second time now. Story's come to that left side. This time he's able to get in and draw the foul. Now look at 6'11" days on him, so Story knows he's trying to get around him. Uses that backboard. How about that for some great expression? That's a pretty darn good move right there.
First foul on Austin Day. Malik Story with a 3-point play. And he's come off the bench with 4 points. Indiana leads it 8-6. Heitfeld with a spinning move and drew the foul, the second on Pritchard. And that is bad news for Indiana. Their one real legitimate big man in early foul trouble.
Well, that's the experience of Heitfeld right there. He's the senior. He's been around a long time. He looks over his left shoulder into the court. Look at that. He's looking over his left shoulder, and he's going to go baseline. Look at how quickly he spun out of that. And Pritchard couldn't keep up with it. And Heitfeld gets it to the basket. When you're 6'11", you reach that arm up there.
Yeah.
You know you're going to be near the rim. And Pritchard comes out of the game right now with that second foul.
Boy, do you lose some size. Nick Williams is 6'4". So Indiana, a small team to begin with, just lost 4 more inches. And Tom Pritchard may watch most of this first half on the bench with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, good teaching point right there. Tom Crean was talking to Pritchard about he's trying to get you to stand up. You got to stay low when you're playing a player bigger than you are. Don't worry about him shooting over the top of you. We don't want him to drive around you, and that's what happened.
Indiana with the ball, leading 8-7 as we have played over 5 minutes. This is Tabor giving it up. Story off the bench has been hot, and he has 2 more. Biggest Indiana lead at 10-7. 6 for Story. This is Gray penetrating. Gray got hammered on the way up. And that foul will go against Nick Williams, his first.
All right, let's watch Indiana that last time down. Story again going to his left. This time he sees traffic, so he pulls up. He's got his confidence, so he took those 2 drives in, and now he's out. Look at Stephen Gray. He doesn't settle for the outside shot. He's an excellent outside shooter, but he drives to the basket, picks up the foul.
Actually, they whistled that foul on Dumas, his first. He heads for the bench. Matt Roth is in, the 6'3" freshman out of Illinois. Here's a guy that, according to Mark Few, would be starting for almost any other team in the country. Talking about Stephen Gray, who averages 11 points. He's 8 of 8 from the line this season. 10-9 Indiana, 14-15 to play in the first half. Malik Story.
He's the guy you want to have the ball right now because he's been so hot.
And he just got called for the charge. Boy, I tell you what, Josh Heitfeld has taken a couple of blows today, drawing charges, although Tom Crean doesn't like the call.
Well, you don't think a 6'11" guy is going to take a charge. You think he's going to block every shot, but that's twice now we've seen Heitfeld sit in there and get the call.
First on Malik Story. This is Pargo on the wing. Gray, 3-pointer, rims out. Look at Ira Brown's sky, but he couldn't maintain possession. Indiana gets the ball back.
Daniel Moore makes that play as he comes from behind, sneaks up on Brown, and is able to deflect that ball. It goes off Gray. Watch the shot. Look at Brown goes way up, and there's Moore sneaks in there, and it goes off Brown out of bounds.
Look at Ira Brown. He is 26 years old, folks. 5 years in the minor leagues as a pitcher. He was saying yesterday he was throwing 97, 98 miles an hour, but he said the problem is 97 miles an hour doesn't do you any good when you can't throw strikes. So after 5 years, he gave up minor league baseball, went to junior college for 2 years, and now at Gonzaga for 2 years. 26 years old and a phenomenal athlete. This is Bolden all over Roth out front. Story again. That won't go this time, and the rebound yanked out of there by Robert Sacre. Sacre off the bench, a 7-footer.
Both the guards, Pargo and Bolden, have been quiet. There's Bolden, 15.
Boy, and this is normally a very good shooting Gonzaga team, but they are struggling today. 3 of 11 shooting so far. Bolden with the ball. Indiana with a 1-point lead. Nice look inside. Brown had it blocked, and a foul is going to be called. Tijan Job is going to be whistled for his first.
Well, Brown very active on the inside. Look at the loose ball. It's really taken away by Gray, and that's Malik Story who comes in and tries to stop Brown, picks up the foul.
Actually, the foul on Story, not Job, and that's 2 on Story. So he may soon join Tom Pritchard on the Indiana bench with 2 fouls. Ira Brown misses that free throw. Moore checks out of the Indiana lineup, and Kip Schutz is in, a 6'4" sophomore off the baseball team. And now Malik Story has to check out for Devin Dumas.
Gonzaga likes to go to their bench. They have a lot of players in that 18 to 30-minute range per game. That's very good. 8 players, in fact, they can bring in quite often. Pargo, not a good start. He's their leader on defense at point guard at 10 points a game. A very slow start. He takes a break right now.
Boy, he missed both free throws, and the other way comes Dumas. The freshman slicing inside, can't get it to fall. Here comes Gray. Gonzaga has numbers. Gray on the drive. Gray puts it up. It won't go down. Tipped up and in. Almost looked like Joe Bavini.